Yes,
I'm
sir.
recording, I'm starting recording. Problem number 6 is very important numerical, because you see that this problem is that which I told you just now. That problem only it is. 3t is equal to root 3 x. X is also inside the root, mind it. X is inside the
Sir,
root.
you told this will come in advance, no, sir?
Ah, yes, I told these type of problems will come in advance, but of course it has come here, so we'll solve it. Okay.
Yes.
Describes the displacement of particle in the direction where x is in meters and t is in seconds. Displacement. What is the questioning part? What is displacement? Means what is x? What is x? Displacement when velocity is zero. They're saying that velocity is zero. When velocity is zero, what is the displacement? This is what they're asking. So what are we supposed to find? We are supposed to find the velocity v is equal to
Sir,
dx by, yeah, tell me.
we can simply, before you said, na, sir,
Hmm.
when if the x bar is not 1, we can change it to right hand
Yeah,
side,
that's what we're
just the
going to do
same
now.
way.
Yeah,
Oh,
correct. Very good. We are going to do that only now. We are going to find the velocity and equate it to 0. How you are going to do? As Kritika said just now, correct. 3t minus 6 is equal to
root
root
3x.
over 3x. And send all these things that side. Squaring on both
Both
sides.
sides.
So, what is our aim is to find
3t
x power
minus 6
1.
whole square.
We should always have x power 1. That's our
Yes,
aim.
sir.
So, squaring on both
3t
sides.
minus 6 whole square by
Very
3 equals
good.
x.
3t minus 6 whole square is
By
equal
3.
to 3x. Then what do? We just put this x on the LHS. Then 3x is equal to whatever is there on the RHS. 3t minus 6 whole
Whole
square.
square.
We don't like this 3 also, send it that side. 3t minus
6 whole
6
square
whole square by
by 3.
3. Now I told you one trick, how to solve such type of problems. If
Yes, sir.
I told you, if there is a number here, only then you can use that trick. You cannot use this trick. If there is, for example, t square or t cube, anything is there here, you cannot use that trick
Yes, sir.
for doing the differentiation. Okay.
X
Now,
equals 2 into 3t minus 6 by 3.
yes. Now I'm going to do the differentiation to find out the velocity. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is differentiation. So x is equal to, please repeat that thing, 3t minus 6 whole
6 whole
square
square
by 3. Now
by
what is
3.
my aim is to find the velocity. How
Yes,
am I
sir.
going to find the velocity? dx by dt. So 1 by 3, leave it aside. First of all, leave it aside. No need to touch this 1 by 3. Now we can do the differentiation of this using the shortcut trick I told you.
Yes,
What is the
sir.
shortcut trick? 2
2 into
into this
3t
power will
minus 6
come in front. 3t minus
minus
6
6
power 2 minus 1 into one
equals.
more thing I have to tell you now. Please carefully listen. I told you the trick will work if there is a number here, but there is one more thing which you should know. T, the coefficient of t should not be any number. If there is a coefficient of t, that will also come out. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Coefficient
Yes,
of
sir.
t is 3, no?
Yes, sir.
Earlier what I told you, what was the thing I told you? For example, t minus 6 whole square is there. Then the differentiation of this, what is the answer?
2 into t
2,
minus 6.
yeah, 2 into, yes, correct, 2 into t minus 6, very good. But what is there here is 3t is there. That's why this 3 also will come. Understood that?
2 into 3 into t minus 6.
Yeah, understood that? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Both of you, is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
This
sir.
2, why it came? Because of the formula, this 2. Whatever is the power will come in the front. Whatever is the power will decrease by 1. That much you know. But I told you, I told you that formula without this coefficient of t. Is it or not? Now the
Yes, sir.
t is having a product 3. So that 3 will come here. Okay? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now luckily we can cancel this 3 and this 3. So what are we left with? 2
2 into
into,
3t minus 6.
yes, this is the final velocity as a function of time. Now going to the question. What is the displacement when velocity is 0? So we had to equate this velocity to 0, no?
Yes, sir.
Why we are doing like that? Because they said in the question velocity is 0. Understood that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now what do we do? 3t minus 6 is equal to 0 divided by 2 is anyway 0.
0, sir.
So 3t
3t equals 6.
6. So t equals 2
2.
seconds. I hope that is understood. 6 by 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 2 seconds. This time we have to use to find the displacement. What is the ask this? What is the displacement when velocity is 0? This is the time. At time t is equal to 2 seconds, velocity became 0. Is it understood till
Yes,
here?
sir.
Both of
Yes,
you?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we have to use this time to find the displacement. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it clear? Now we
Yes,
have to
sir.
go back to displacement equation. What is the displacement equation we wrote? No? X is equal to something. Tell me that x is equal to something.
3t minus 6 by 3.
Very good. X is equal to what?
3t minus 6 whole square by 3.
Whole square by 3.
3.
Yes, sir.
In this, at t is equal to 2 seconds.
seconds.
Substitute it here. What will you get? 3
60
into...
minus
3
6.
into
Yeah, luckily that will be 0.
minus 6 whole square
three.
by 3, sir.
0 by 3.
0 by 3.
0 by 3.
So the displacement at
Means 0, sir.
0. Displacement is 0. Is it understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So displacement is 0 at the situation when velocity became 0. So when is this possible that velocity is also 0 and displacement is also 0? It is stopping. It is stopping. It has reached the final destination.
Rest, sir.
Rest. No, it's not rest. It is stopping. That is the word you should use. You should not. So problem number 5 we are doing, which is this is JE mains and advanced. Sometimes this type of models may even come in advanced also. Cengage problems are
Yes, sir.
very good problem. T is given. They are given a relation between time and displacement as T is equals to alpha x square plus beta x. This is actually CBSE 11th book. If you see CBSE books, CBSE 11th, in CBSE 11th standard, Pradeep series and all those books, no, this problem is printed actually. It's a very good problem. This is the time equation where alpha, beta are constants. Alpha and beta are anyway constant like numbers, like 2, 3, 4, like that. What is the retardation? See the question, very nice question. Retardation. Retardation means what? Acceleration. Negative of acceleration is only called
Deceleration,
retardation.
sir.
It is nothing but
Deceleration.
acceleration with a negative sign. That's what is retardation.
Deceleration, sir.
Deceleration, yes. So, how to start doing this problem? Very important problem. Very important. You can write it 100 times because so important problem. Such type of problems, the thumb rule which I told you, no, will not work for these problems. Only for this problem, the thumb rule will not work. Which I told you. What is the
Yes,
thumb
sir.
rule which I told? X always on the LHS and all other things on the RHS. I told you, no?
Yes, sir.
For
Yes,
this
sir.
it will not work. Why it will not work also I will tell you.
It has 3 variables.
It has only one variable, but it's quadratic, no? Understood?
Yes, sir.
It is quadratic. That is the problem. Why that thumb rule will not work? For using that thumb rule also there is a way. There is a way. We want, what is the thumb rule I told you? I told only X should be there on the LHS. And rest all time should be there on the RHS. Is it or not? This is how the function should look like. Is it or not? I told you.
Yes, sir.
X alone should be there on the LHS. And all other things means what are the things? Function of time should be there in the RHS. Is it or not? Yes or no? Now,
Yes, sir.
to solve this problem, 2 methods are there. Method 1, big way, the mathematics way. By using mathematics, do you know, in maths, you have learnt in 8th standard how to solve quadratic equations. You know that? You
Yes,
remember
sir.
or forgot?
We
Remember,
remember,
sir.
sir.
Using quadratic equations, we can solve this. There is another way, without using any quadratic equation, nothing. Blind method, which is physics method, blindly going ahead, like that. That is actually, that is only easy. Quadratic equation method, mathematics method, little tough, not tough, lengthy method, very big method. Okay. Both I will tell you. Both I will tell you. Both methods I will tell you. Whichever comfortable for you, whichever comfortable, you remember that as your method. Okay.
We're gonna get this question for IP, sir.
No, no, no. You will never get for IP. Never. These are all IIT questions. IP, very easy questions will come. That question I told you no just now earlier. You are given
Yes,
velocity,
sir.
start from something, goes to something. Such easy questions will come. In CBSE 11th standard, they will get these type of questions. Intermediate public examination of Telangana or any state board exams are very easy. That's why scoring 60 out of 60 is a cakewalk. But in CBSE 11th people, they suffer a lot. That is very tough for them. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start this by method 1. Maths method or physics method? Which you want?
Physics, sir.
Physics method. So physics method, without thumb rule, we are solving this. Without thumb rule. Okay. The thumb rule doesn't work for this. Okay. Thumb rule doesn't work. Why it's not working also, I'm telling you. Why the thumb rule doesn't work? Because x alone is not there. X square is also there. That's why we cannot put x on one side. Understood that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Using the physics method, simply we differentiate this. Simply we will differentiate this equation on LHS, RHS both sides by time. See, remember, this is a very important method. Differentiation. Along with me, you also solve, because each step you will learn. Differentiation with
Yes, sir.
respect to time on both sides. On both sides. Then what is going to happen? We will see. What is going to happen? T, what we are going to get eventually is dt by dt on the LHS. Is it or not? What happens to RHS is alpha dx by dt, d by dt of x square plus
Yes, sir.
beta d by dt
D
of
by dt
x.
of x.
This, did you understand this step or not?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Because
Srinandar,
alpha and beta cannot be there.
they are constants, no? They are
That's
some
why, sir.
numbers. They are simply numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay, because they wrote that in the question that alpha and beta are nothing but constants. Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
So they are simple numbers. Okay. Now what is the derivative of x square? You know very well. 2x. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
But you shouldn't stop here. Here is the problem now. See, I told you, this is what? This is very, very important. I'm telling you. Whenever we were doing derivative till now, t square was there, no?
Yes, sir.
And what we were getting was 2t we were getting. But here you see x square is there. Yes or no?
Yes,
X
sir.
square we are differentiating with respect to time. And what we are going to write finally, you know? dx by dt. This is called maths chain rule. What is it called? Chain
Chain rule.
rule of differentiation. You will expect, you must expect this question. It will come in IIT JEE, mains and advanced. Very, very important question. If you don't understand, ask me 100 times, I will tell. Okay. D by dt of, you see this. D by dt of x square you are doing. Did you get it? You are not doing d
Yes,
by
sir.
dt of t square. You are doing d by dt of x square. Okay. That is why you are writing dx by dt also. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That is called chain rule. Then beta into dx by dt, just dx by dt. Nothing you can do with that. Now you will be
Yes,
tempted
sir.
to say, sir, this is 1. No, no, it's not 1 because it's not dt by dt. It is dx by dt. Understood? It is
Yes,
not
sir.
dt by dt. It is dx by dt. Understood that or not? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Understood,
This,
sir.
this formula d by dt of t square is 2t. Okay, happy. But that is not holding good here. Understood that? Hmm?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, we know the definition of velocity. What is the definition of velocity? dx by dt. That is only velocity definition. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
That is the definition of velocity. So, wherever dx by dt is there, that is nothing but velocity. What is, now you see LHS is dt by dt. Your favorite one will come here. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So, LHS is 1 is equal to 2x alpha into what is this?
Velocity.
Velocity plus beta into again velocity. Understood till here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Because I will take a screenshot and move ahead. I have to rub this. Okay, I'll go to the next slide. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So please tell me what I wrote there. What I wrote, 1 is equal to
2x alpha
2x alpha. Yes, 2x alpha.
velocity plus
2x alpha into velocity plus
beta
beta
xl.
into velocity.
Yes, sir. Velocity, sir.
This is what we got, no?
Yes, sir.
Now, again there is a problem in this equation also. There is x also in this. No problem. Now, 1 is equal to, you can take velocity common out of these two.
Yes,
What are you
sir.
going to get? 2x alpha plus beta is equal to 1. Understood till here?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, velocity itself on the LHS, if you take, what are you going to get? 1 by
2x alpha plus
2x
beta.
alpha plus beta. Understood till here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is your velocity. Are they asking velocity in the question? No. What are they asking? Read the question.
Sir, retardation, sir.
Retardation means they want, what do they want?
Negative acceleration.
Acceleration, sir.
Yes. So we have to go to find out the acceleration. Acceleration is
Yes,
defined
sir.
as dv by dt.
dt, sir.
dx.
Yes,
dt, yes, sir.
dv by dt. Yes, yes or no? Now I'm going to tell you chain rule. I'm going to tell you chain rule of differentiation. See this very strange thing. dv by dt can be written as, can I write it as dv by dx times dx by dt? No problem.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir. Because dx and dx can be cancelled.
Yes, dx and dx can be cancelled. That's not the correct thing to say. If you say this to maths teachers, they will not accept, because that's not cancelling. It is called as chain rule. Chain rule of dummy variables. Chain rule of, you learn all this in maths. Dummy. Can you read this, or I'll write it better? Dummy variables is called. Chain rule of introducing a dummy variable.
Sir, I think you explained this to us already.
Oh, yes, dummy variable. You can introduce many dummy variables. I can write this as dv by dy, I can write like this, dy by dx, dx by
dx by
dt.
dt.
No problem. According to your understanding, dx cancel, dy by dx by cancelling, but that's not absolutely true. It is actually because of introducing of a new dummy variable. And this, how many other dummy variables we want, we can introduce. No problem. No problem.
Yes, sir.
But the thing is, whatever dummy variable you introduce, it should be such a way that in the denominator with the dummy variable which you are differentiating, you should differentiate that dummy variable with another dummy variable. That is the chain rule. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For a non-math student, I will explain like this. 2 by 3, there is a number. What would I write, like 2 by 5 into 5 by 7
by
into
3.
7 by 3. No problem. Is it or not? It's no problem.
Yes, sir.
5 cancel, 7 cancel. Again, it will become 2 by 3. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is for a non-math student, for them to understand. But that is not fully correct according to mathematics. Okay. So we introduced a dummy variable which is x. Now see what happens. Wonderful thing will happen here. Now you see, coming back to our numerical, dv by dx. I will write the first thing as it is. And what is dx by dt?
But there is some disturbance, sir.
Oh, yeah. What is dx by dt? Velocity. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So put these in brackets. Better always put these in brackets so that you never get any confusion. Okay? dv
Yes, sir.
by dt is nothing but v into dv by dx. Understood that? Understood? This is the thing.
Yes, sir.
Now what we are going to do is we are going to use that here. Instead of, now we have to differentiate this. This is our equation 1, which we have to differentiate with respect to time. Now we are going to use this and differentiate. Okay. So now v is equal to whatever that was, 1 by 2x alpha plus beta. I am going to differentiate with respect to time, obviously. Then I will go, what I'm going to get is acceleration. Is it or not? This side I will get
Yes, sir.
acceleration because acceleration is defined as dv by dt. Understood that much?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
But that is, for us understanding, it is v dv by dx. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
we are
sir.
going to differentiate this whole function. This whole function we are going to differentiate with respect to time. We're going to differentiate the whole function with respect to time and check what we are going to get. Okay? Now
Yes,
this is
sir.
the difficult part here. Here difficulty starts here. It's not that easy. Here. How we are going to do? I'm going to take screenshot. Yeah. Can I rub it off? I need place. Okay, I will use the eraser here. Now I have to differentiate that function, that side. How I will differentiate? See, very carefully you see. What I am going to do is v into dx, d by dx of v. v into d by dx of v. What is v? This is the v, no? Are you getting it?
Yes, sir. 1 by 2x alpha plus beta.
1 by 2x alpha plus beta. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we leave it aside. What I'm going to do now, see, d by dx of x is only there, na? No problem. Understood? The function derivative with respect to what are we doing with respect to x, and inside what all are there also are in terms of x. So
Yes, sir.
there will not come again something like d by dt or something will not come now. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
getting it? What I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
So d2x, this I will send it upstairs. 2x alpha plus beta whole power minus 1. Okay. Why? 1 by is there, no? That's why.
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to differentiate this with respect to x. That is easy to do. How do I differentiate this with respect to x? Tell me. I
2
told you that.
alpha.
Yeah. This minus 1 will come in front, no?
Yes, sir. Minus 1 into 2 alpha.
Very
Into
good.
alpha
Very,
plus
very
beta.
good, Kritika. Very good. You told this 2 alpha into the whole thing. 2x
Yes, sir.
alpha plus beta power minus 1 minus 1. Understood?
Minus 2.
Why
Yes,
this 2
sir.
alpha came? Srinandan, did you understand
Because-
why this 2 alpha came?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Because the x is having a coefficient as alpha, 2 alpha. Understand? If at
Yes,
all
sir.
that x was not having, if it's only x plus beta, then this 2 alpha won't come. Is it understood?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Again, why 2 alpha? So only alpha x plus beta into minus power minus 1 sir.
Minus 1. This is what is the formula? Tell me. Nx for n minus 1. N minus 1. This is n. N is
No,
only
sir,
minus
not
1.
that problem, sir. Again, in this one, you said 2x alpha, no, sir. It only has to be x plus beta.
This is 2x into alpha. That is why 2 alpha came here. Beta doesn't have any derivative, no? 0 that is. This 2 alpha why it came, you're asking? What are you asking?
No, sir, I'm asking. Again, why did you put...
Now, let us do the, go ahead. This is all in brackets. Remember, these are all product. What are we going to get?
Yes, sir.
Minus 2 alpha times, what are you going to get? 2x
2x alpha plus beta.
Beta power minus 2.
Yes, sir.
Understood that?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to complete that. Now we reached almost the end. Is it understood till here?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, what we are going to do is complete it off. That side LHS, what is there? Acceleration is there. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
You are not
Yes,
right.
sir.
You
Yes.
have not written it. I will write it again here. Acceleration is equal to. Is it or not? So we reached
Yes, sir.
acceleration. What he is asking, we already got it almost. But with a minus we got. That's what we want also. Is it or not? We want retardation. We got retardation. Is it or not? Now what
Yes, sir.
we got is A is equals to minus 2 minus
V into minus 2.
V into, yeah, 2 alpha minus 2 alpha V divided by that thing. It will go downstairs, no?
Yes,
Power
sir. Yes,
anything
sir.
power minus
Yes,
2
sir.
will go downstairs. 2x
Yes, sir.
2x alpha.
alpha plus beta whole square.
Square.
Now our retardation they are asking at. Retardation means AR, nothing
Into
but
acceleration, sir.
minus A. So you take this minus this side. So that is only called R is equal to deceleration. It is only called as minus A. This is how much? 2 alpha V by whatever that you got. 2x alpha plus beta whole
Whole
square.
square.
Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Is it clear? The retardation
Yes, sir.
is. Now you will see the options, none of them are matching. The options are not matching. They will match. Only thing is you have to do some more steps. I will tell you what are the some more steps.
Simplify it, sir.
No, not simplify. Yeah. Some more. Don't open this bracket. Don't open this. Without opening, we have to simplify. I will tell you what to. Till here you understood, no? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
go back and check and tell me what is velocity. We got an equation for velocity, no?
1 by 2x
Ah,
alpha plus beta.
can I use this part of the board?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You can rub whole thing, sir.
No. If I rub whole thing, I won't be able to do. I will be, because I need this equation. Final equation I need. Okay. Now, tell me what was our velocity equation?
1 by 2x alpha plus beta.
1 by 2x alpha plus beta. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
You observe what is there here? What is there here? 1 by 2x alpha plus beta whole square is there or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you squaring on both sides, if you do v square, what will you get? 1 by 2x alpha plus
Plus beta whole square.
whole square. Is it or not? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So your minus a is equal to 2 alpha v into v square. Is it or not? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
No,
Understood or
how,
not
sir?
understood? Huh?
I didn't understand, sir.
See here. Only 10 minutes are there. Please listen carefully. This V is this, no? Did you agree with this?
Yes,
This
sir.
you got in the earlier step. Now V square is
I
this,
understood
right?
all that, sir.
Now here 1 by 2 alpha x plus beta whole square is already there with us.
Yes, sir. I understood, sir.
So minus A, which is the retardation, nothing but 2 alpha into V cube. Understood now? That
Yes,
is
sir.
there in the options. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood both of you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Understood,
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understood? First option only. First
Yes, sir.
option is your answer. Clear? I am stopping.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Stop.